Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Glad to have everyone here on this Sunday afternoon. Wishing everybody a happy Sunday. Got a lot to get into. Going to be a good show today. I already set a lock of the week. So guys, if you are a part of the Patreon, what up, Jeb? If you guys are a part of the Patreon, I've already posted my first lock of the week. It's going to be additional. I'm going to try to get you at least 2, hopefully 3, but I'm going to get you at least 2. I'm going to work on the second one. The first lock is live, though. So if you guys are in the Patreon, I posted the Patreon. It's in the Discord. If you guys join the Patreon, the Discord is absolutely free, of course. All right, guys. Join. All right, the lock of the week is live. Let me pay my bills first, and then we'll get into all of this. Guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight. So make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It's $5 a month. Gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Gets you the lock of the week, which is live. Give you guys the lock of the week. The lock is live. I give you guys 2 or 3 locks a week typically. Usually 3, and only 1 in the last 3 weeks have missed. So guys, keep that in mind. Only 1 lock in the last 3 weeks have missed. So shout out to the Boxing Bookie. Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also the ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice. Gets the lock of the week, which is live. It gets you access to Bookie anything. It gets you access to the Discord where we do live betting, updated props, all of that. Just $5 a month. We also stream fights there, so you guys can watch the fights there, hang out. It's a really good vibe. It's a great community to be a part of. So join the Patreon. $5 a month. Get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After y'all do that, head on over to patreon.com. That's patreon.com. No, I already did that. I'm sorry, guys. Head over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, guys. All right. I'm tired today, guys. Let's get into today's show. All right, let me get into some of these. Havlock says he's here so you don't get fined. Havlock, you are good. There will be no fine for you, but you got to hang around, Havlock. G, you think Goodman's face being sensitive to cuts is a trap for the well-priced over? No, I mean, like, guys, how many fights has Sam Goodman been stopped in? How many fights has he been stopped in because of cuts? I'm going to give you the answer. It's none. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden in no pro fights he's never been stopped. And his last, let's see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 fights have gone the distance. Not just the over, but gone the distance. 7 of his last 8 have gone over. I don't know why all of a sudden now his face isn't going to hold up. How many high-level boxers, good boxers, skilled boxers, high-level boxers who box from the outside at a world class, high class, high level world championship level. How many times do they get stopped because their faces are swollen? It doesn't happen often. It really doesn't happen often. So I wouldn't bet that it's going to start. I mean, could it happen? Sure. I mean, all things are possible. But I wouldn't bet on it. Like, I don't think like something that's never been a problem before is all of a sudden going to be a problem now. He's never had a fight stop for swelling in his face or cuts or anything of the sort. So I don't think that I wouldn't bet that it's going to happen. It's going to start happening against Nick Ball. I think this is a very good fight. I think it definitely goes over. I love the over. I could be wrong. Maybe he gets stopped because of cuts in the first round. Maybe he gets knocked out, in the second. I don't know. But I definitely like to go the distance, and I definitely like Ball. I definitely like. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. We'll get into this now. We'll start with this because this is the best fight of the weekend. It's a good fight weekend, but this I would say is the best fight, the biggest fight of the weekend. On a good fight weekend, I would argue. All right, let's take a look. All right, here's what I like. Can you guys see this? Yeah, y'all can see this. So here's the bet that I like. Goodman by decision plus 500 to me is extraordinary. Like the odds on that to me are too good just to pass up. If you ask me how I think this fight goes, I did my breakdown, I did my prediction, I did the video on it. I like this bet. I'm not going to parlay this. I'm leaning towards Goodman. I don't think it's a lock. I don't think it's a guarantee, but a plus 500, man, that's good value. At plus 500, I would strongly consider this. I would also strongly consider this. The draw on this is heavy. Plus 1,800. A lot of times I see 12, 14, 16. 18 is rare. And I think this fight has a chance to be a draw. I do. It's a very, very close fight. It's a very, very competitive fight. I love this bet. I love the draw. I absolutely love the draw. Nick Ball by decision, Nick Ball by KO. They're saying Nick Ball by KO. I'm not seeing it that way. I love the over at 10.5. I absolutely love the over. I like the fight to go the distance at plus 115. I absolutely love that. I think that's going to hit. I think this is a great fight to make money on. At minus 500, I don't think there's a lot of value in Ball, and I don't think Goodman. You guys can bet Ball. I want to take a poll here. I'm gonna start a poll here. Guys, vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. Who wins? Easy question. Ball or Goodman? Guys, do vote in the poll. Vote in that poll. I'm interested in everyone's thoughts. I think this is a 50-50 fight. I think I know how this poll is going to go. But I think hang on one second. All right. Where was I at? I'm sorry about that. So I think Nick, and I was talking to Muscles about this earlier. I think Nick Ball is a good fighter. I think he's a very good fighter. But he's now getting, because he beat Raymond Ford in a very close fight, he's getting this reputation that he's like some kind of pound-for-pound guy that can't be beaten. I like Nick Ball. I think he's a very good fighter. He can be had. If you can keep him like Vargas was doing in the first half of his fight, if you can keep him on the outside, you can beat him. Isaac Dogbay can't keep him on the outside. Raymond Ford was too willing to exchange. TJ Doheny is shot. Ronnie Rios couldn't keep him on the outside. If you can keep him on the outside, you can have him. Sam Goodman is an excellent craftsman from the outside. So now the question becomes, what's going to happen more? Can Nick Ball, who I don't think uses his jab enough, who relies on kind of rushing him in and using head movement and kind of brute strength and being short to get inside, can he do that more than Goodman can keep him at the end of his punches? If Goodman can keep him at range, use the ring, circle, keep him at arm's length, Sam Goodman's going to have his way with him. Now, it's going to be a mix. Sam Goodman's going to have moments where he's keeping Ball on the outside, and Ball's going to have moments where he gets on the inside. Now, who has more moments? I think both these guys are very, very good fighters. Excellent fighters. Excellent fighters. If you're asking me, I think Goodman keeps him at the end of his punches more and wins more rounds. But I definitely think this is going the distance. I definitely think it's going over. I think this fight, I think this is an excellent fight. I think Nick Ball was so underrated that he's starting to get overrated. Nick Ball is a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's a worthy champion. That being said, they're making him out to be like he's some unbeatable pound-for-pound fighter. It's not the case. Nick Ball can clearly be had. He's a very good fighter, though, and so is Sam Goodman. So this is one hell of a fight where I think Goodman has a path to victory here. I think he's got a very good path to victory. Actually, I'm picking Goodman by decision in what I see as a very close, very, very 50-50 fight. If I'm wrong, all right, at least I was wrong wagering high. But if I bet on Ball, I'm getting minus 500 odds on a fight I think is truly 50-50. Truly 50-50. So that's not a good bet. Getting plus 5, I can't see Goodman stopping him. So if Goodman's going to win, he's going to win on points, right? We all kind of agree on that. So if I think Goodman's going to win, I would say take Goodman on the over, or take the over, or take Goodman by decision. Goodman by decision is paying plus 500. So I'm taking that. My prediction for the fight is Goodman by decision. So, let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please smash that like button. But I just want to get into that. Look, if you guys think Ball is going to win, I respect that. Ball legitimately has two ways he can win this fight. Ball can stop Goodman, and Ball can win by decision. Goodman only has one path to victory. But I do think that's the clearest path. I do think, just slightly. Could I see Ball winning? Absolutely. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Ball's really good. But so is Goodman. Goodman is getting underrated, and I think Ball was so overrated for so long that he's starting to get a little overrated. But Ball's really good. I just don't think that he's I don't think, the post-Ford fights, the Ronnie Rioses, the TJ Doheny, and I personally, going up from 22 to 26, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't see that. That doesn't factor in to me at all. It's 4 pounds. That's not on my radar. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, it was his first fight at 26. It's 4 pounds, y'all. It is 4 pounds. Hang on. All right. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me. A lot of you guys are going to like Ball because if it's a pressure come forward style, he can win rounds on volume. He can win rounds on pressure. He can break. I understand. I think Ball's got a good chance to win the fight. I really do. But you're asking me for my instincts. I'm going to lean towards Goodman by decision here. Guys, so do vote in that poll. Let me get through some of these. I have absolutely no faith in Ergovich. Have you seen Adelaide? I understand that. Have you seen Ergovich? I mean, have you seen Adelaide? Have you? He's not good. He's not good. What's good, DJ Green? What's up, my dude? I'm saying from a perspective of Ball being kind of dirty, leading with his head, it might get stopped on a cut. Not that he gets stopped. I was going to say this. I was going to say this. Yes. There's that possibility. The clash of styles is going to be really real here. I do agree with that. There's going to be a really real clash of styles. 100%. That is something to keep an eye on. That is absolutely something that you should keep an eye on. 100%. 100%. I don't know. Like I don't know. There's a possibility. Am I betting on that? I don't know. That's why I think Ball by decision, right? Because if that happens and we go to the scorecards, Ball by decision or Ball by decision or Goodman by decision, whichever one you like better. Whoever you like, I like Goodman, but both are paying plus money. So if you think if you're not going to bet the over or the fight to go the distance because you think it's going to be stopped by an accidental foul, then that guy's going to win by decision. But it's a good point, Jab. I hear that, though. What up, G? What up, Rando? It's good to have you. This is the bounce back. It's the bounce back weekend. Francisco Fonseca, man. Francisco Fonseca. Money to be made this weekend, G. Yeah, it is a do. Wasn't too impressed with Ergovic's last fight, but can't see Adelaide. Yes, this is my sentiment exactly. I do. I'm not saying Ergovic is a killer. Adelaide sucks. And I wanted to get behind Adelaide. If you watch my previous, I'm like, yeah, let me get into the tip. Nah, man, Adelaide sucks. He didn't throw any punches. He doesn't throw any punches. Adelaide's not like that. Adelaide's not winning this fight. Sam said in an interview he was willing to go to hell and back for that belt. Mentally, he's mentally there. Hope so. And on FanDuel, the over went from 9.5 to 10.5, and money came in on the distance. On the ball fight, I think it's called the distance, guys. I bullshitted on the 9.5. It changed overnight. It happens. I locked in, guys. If you're in the Patreon, if you're in the Discord, I did lock in my lock of the week. My lock of the week, I've locked in at that price. I love that price. It's minus 196 on that 3-leg parlay. I'm locked into it. I love it, and I think y'all should lock into it too. I think y'all should lock into it as well. In fact, Zuda, same here. I did lock that 9.5. All right. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats in the comment section. I will get to all of them. Appreciate you guys. Let me get back to let me get through the book here. I'm gonna try to do another live again tonight. I'll try to come through with a live for you guys, probably around 8:30 Eastern time. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm also gonna get that video out for you guys as well. So we got Ball on the money line or Goodman on the money line. To me, it's a Goodman at plus 350. But if you're going to take Goodman, you might as well take him by decision. And by decision, he pays plus 500. I think that's the bet there. So let me just go through this. Ergovic and Adelaide. I like Ergovic. If you can get Ergovic by stoppage, I'd probably take that too. I like Ergovic here. It's not that I think Ergovic is the next great thing or he's fantastic or he's the next heavyweight champ. I just don't see it in Adelaide. He tries to slick. He tries to box. He tries to sharpshoot with one shot. He doesn't throw any punches. He's going to get taken. He's just not. He's a good athlete. Like he's a very good athlete, and he's got a little bit of pop. But he ain't gonna. This is not going to work. So I like Ergovic there. I probably like Ergovic by stoppage. Ford. Now this is interesting. Ford Nova. I reported this yesterday when I went live yesterday. It's a very interesting fight. This is an extremely intriguing fight, in my opinion. So we got Ford and we got Nova. Originally, I really liked the over. I really liked it to go the distance. We were getting good odds on it. Then I got news that Nova's not taking this seriously at all. That he's simply not taking it seriously. So I thought there were two good bets: Ford by decision and the fight to go over. Now I'm staying away from both of those. That Nova is treating, I guess Nova's done, right? Like Nova's just going to accept gatekeeper status. He's just going to be an opponent, get some paychecks, and move forward. It's kind of what it seemed like to me when they said that Nova's not taking this seriously. So I'm taking Ford on the money line only here. This is Ford on the money line. Minus 650 is a bet that you can throw in your parlay. You can throw this in your parlay and you should be good. Ford minus 650 before it gets worse. Change it. I did love the over at minus 250. I'm staying away from that now. But at that same time, I can't bet on Raymond Ford, who doesn't step on the gas, who doesn't go for it unless he has to, like in his title-winning performance, which is a great performance. Who doesn't step on the gas, doesn't go. I do think Ford's going to win. I'm kind of at this point. I'm kind of leaning towards a stoppage. And it's plus 200. But I can't bring myself to betting on Raymond Ford by KO. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to betting on Ford by KO. I just can't do it. All right. Nick Ball, Sam Goodman. We went over that in detail. Itwama and Dillian White. Itwama and Dillian White. To me, Itwama, take Itwama by stoppage if you can. I do think the best bet here, I think Itwama by TKO is a good bet. But I think the best bet here is just the fight not to go the distance. Does the fight go the distance? No. Minus 800. That should be in every parlay. I think that's a really good bet. I think this fight does not go the distance. Itwama hasn't been past the second round since it's like third profile, something crazy like that. All of his fights have been in first, second round. I do think Dillian White tests him. I do think Dillian White is a pro. I don't think Dillian White's really going to open up and let himself be knocked out. But I do think over time, Itwama will time him and get him. Dillian White's got a shot. You know, Itwama is 20 years old. He has not fought a high level of competition. So can he be caught? If so, he's going to be knocked out. White's not winning a decision. I don't think White's going the distance. White has a ton of power. So can White land something big? It's his only shot. It could happen. Outside shot, I wouldn't bet on it. I would bet that the other happens. I would bet he gets knocked out. But someone's getting knocked out. So we're not going the distance here. And that's it. We'll get into the rest of it. And then there's also the Maloney Arhi Cortez fight. I like Arhi Cortez. I don't have a line on that. We'll get more into that card later. But I just so you guys know, if you have it on your book, what is that line now? I don't have it. Cortez and Maloney. I like Cortez. What do y'all have? What do you have on your book there? Let me get to some of these comments, questions, thoughts here. I did lock in that 9.5. Yo, evening, mate. Evening, Crumble. Good to have you aboard. Very good to have you aboard. Guys, do vote in the poll. I got my poll going. I want to see where you guys weigh in on that Bull and Goodman fight. Am I the only one who thinks Itwama's line is weird? Not really. What do you think? I mean, it's wide, but Itwama is that dude right now, is he not? And Dillian White is not. Ergovich's nonchalant demeanor and his willingness to fight down to the level of his opponent places him on my no bet list. All right, look, if you guys got someone on your no bet list, don't bet him. Don't. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna win. But men have to have principles. Men have to stand on principles. If your principle is, I'm not betting on this guy, then don't bet on that guy. I understand. My feelings aren't hurt. I get it. Stand on your principles, Havlock. That's not a principle of mine. I don't think, or I don't feel that way about Ergovich. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of a mismatch. And I wanted to like Adelaide in this fight. I wanted to give you guys an upset. It ain't going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen. But if you don't feel no type of way about, if you feel some type of way about Ergovich, then don't bet on him, you know? What up, Boston Mikey? Good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard. Philip had an impressive resume, but Adelaide could land something huge. Yeah. I would also bet not this fight not to go the distance. I would. I like Nick Ball. Tough fight, methinks. It's a really good fight, guys. It's a really good fight. Ergovic's money line is a steal. I kind of agree. Adelaide looked awful. He's always looked awful. I went back and watched about 4 of his fights. He's never actually looked good. Lost every round and got a gift stoppage. Yes. I mean, Itzwama looks really good, but I don't think he's fought anyone at all. I really think the over is a good bet on it. All right. All right, guys, any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Let me check my poll real quick. Let me see. Guys, do vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. I'm very interested in seeing what you guys think of this fight. There are 23 of y'all right now within the sound of my voice. I appreciate every single one of you. This is going to be a big week. I'm excited for this week. I'm going to try to bring you guys another show today. I'm not sure yet. We'll do a show tomorrow as well, at least one. I'm going to try to bring you guys shows every day. And then Friday, probably no show because I'm going to San Antonio. May or may not do a show from the hotel. Actually, I probably do one. Right now, you guys are overwhelmingly bold. Guys, do vote in that poll. It's been live for 18 minutes. There's 15 votes. Make sure you do vote in the poll. Let me know who you guys think are going to win this, Ball or Goodman. But all right, I was kind of expecting this. I was expecting Ball to win this. I was also betting that more of you would vote. I've been leaning with that over 4.5 for the Itzwama fight. I like the over in the Itzwama fight. I definitely like the over. I think the over has sex appeal to it. I really, really do. I'm interested in that for sure. 100%. That over 4.5. I think White's a pro. I don't think White's going to open up. I think he's going to play it super conservative and just look to time Itzwama, land something big. Think of Foreman versus Michael Moore. Like, he's not going to open up and let himself get hit. Although Moore couldn't punch, Itzwama can. That's the major difference. But I definitely like that idea of it going over and White getting stopped in the 6th or 7th round. I definitely think that's out there. If you ask me how I picked this fight to end, I think Itzwama stops him in 6 or 7. So that would be the over, 4.5. Philip, line is way too wide. There's no way. All right. Did you watch it? I'm not sure what you're asking me, Mike Boston. Did I watch which one? I'm a little behind here. Ball decision is in my pocket. Also went heavy on over. Yeah. All right. If you like Ball, take him by decision. I think this fight's going over to be over. And whatever fighter you like, I like Goodman. If you like Ball, take Ball by decision. It's paying plus money. Very, very early an A-side stoppage. You're talking about UK is notorious for gift stoppages. You got that right. 100% Boston Mikey. Ergovic is ass too. I'm not sure what we're seeing here. Great fight. Like, is he ass? I don't know that that's fair. Do I think he's going to be a heavyweight champion of the world anytime soon? Yeah, probably not. Would he beat Itzwama? Yeah, no. Is he ass? I don't know that I would go that far. Good power. I got that. I'm doing that video today. He's got to win over Joe Joyce. He fought Daniel Dubois really, really competitively. He's got to win over Dempsey McKean. He's got to win over Zhang. He's got wins. Rydell Booker is another name of note he beat. I'm not saying Rydell Booker is, but he's got some wins here. Like, let's not make it out. I don't think he's ass. I think he's level above David Adelaide, who don't throw any goddamn punches. He throws no punches. Let me know what you guys think, though. Ergovitz is good. He beats Choice. He's got wins, bro. That was an interesting fight. I think I did have that a draw. Ball beat Ray, and Ford ain't losing that to that bum. Ball sucks too, though. He was up on the cards versus Dubois too. Was he up on the cards? Interesting. I didn't know that. Definitely lost to Zhang, brother. You tell me you think Ergovitz lost to Zhang? You think Zhang should have gotten that decision? I remember he got knocked down in the first round. I don't remember who I had winning that fight. It was a couple years ago. It's like 3 years ago. Right? I don't remember who I had winning that fight. I know I bet Zhang. I remember that. Definitely got stopped by Dubois. Yeah, he did, but he was fighting well. He's like, Adelaide would get blown out in 2 rounds by Dubois. Adelaide's not the one. Yeah, I'm not taking Philip moneyline. He's way too much. Fair enough. Dubois was headbutting him. Philip is a 5 to a 6 round fighter. Take the fight not to go the distance. He beat Zhang. It was a close fight. That was a prime Zhang. What are we doing here? Thank you, Mikey. Well said, Mikey. He looked like absolute nonsense against Joyce. He beat Joe Joyce. Not only could Adelaide not beat Joe Joyce, he's not even on the same tier as Joe Joyce. I don't understand the Adelaide thing. Adelaide's not beating Joe Joyce at all. And I'm not even, I've never liked Joe Joyce. And anyone who listens to the show knows I don't think Joe Joyce was ever any good. Arguments has taken a lot of punishment of recent. Joyce is good. Joyce beats Adelaide. No. Yeah, I think so. Joyce beats Adelaide. I don't understand the Adelaide thing. Nova ain't a bum. The Joyce Ergovitz fight is far from his prime. I understood Joyce. I understood Jab. All right, guys. Adelaide beats this version. I don't think so. Joyce can't take a punch anymore. Well, it's a good thing that Adelaide doesn't throw any damn punches. It's a good thing for Joe Joyce that Adelaide doesn't throw any damn punches. All right, let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to come back for a second show tonight. I'm also going to get working for y'all on that just so you got Joe Joyce in the brain now. That Adelaide Ergovitz video, that will be out today. And then I'm going to get cracking on the tape for the other fight, for the Raymond Ford Nova fight. Big week, big fight weekend. Looking forward to it, guys. Again, last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Please leave them in the comment section now. If not, forever hold your peace. I'm going to check the live stream. I'm going to check the poll. And then I'm going to end this. Guys, do vote in the poll. I'm finna end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you've not voted, vote now. 2, 1. And I'm ending the poll. And obviously, Bull wins the poll. About 2/3 to 1/3. Fair enough. It's reasonable. It's about what I was expecting. All right, guys, going to end this now. It is August 10th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless. I'll see y'all tonight.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.